What's up, guys? Just wanted to come on here and do my fight night, fight for the troops, post-fight kind of commentary. Right now we got the Steve Bruno fight going on in the background. See that he won Johnny Reese submission second round. I'll watch it later. I got it on DVR. It's alright. So, anyways, a lot of talk about this card, about how it's crappy and the fights are going to be no good. There's no good names. We should put on better. You know, I thought this was an excellently done card, actually. The fights were all really good. Not to mention the cause that they were fighting for was something that you guys should all really look into. A lot of the stories, really touching stories, actually. I donated. I'm not saying you guys all have to or whatever, but you know, it's a really good cause. Support our troops, so I'm glad they put on this card. Anyways, good night at fights. I'm gonna go over them really quickly. Didn't get to see a lot of the undercard. The first undercard we saw actually was Ben Saunders, Brandon Wolf. Holy crap! Did Ben Saunders just absolutely dominate this fight? Brandon Wolf clearly doesn't do any clinch training, because there's a lot better ways to get out of a clinch than just taking knees to the face. So Ben Saunders wins TKO. I'm surprised Brandon Wolf... I'm not surprised Brandon Wolf lasted that long, considering he's a Navy SEAL, ex-Navy SEAL, so I'm sure he could take a lot of punishment and, you know, keep going, but it's not a way to win a fight, actually. Just, I don't know if he's trying to get Ben Saunders to tire out from throwing 500,000 knees to his face, but it was a good fight anyways. Justin McCulley defeated Eddie Sanchez by unanimous decision. Crap. That means we get to see McCulley again. Well, actually we won't, because he'll still be on the undercard. So anyways, Dale Hart, this one intrigued me. Dale Hart defeats Corey Hill by doctor stoppage. Sharedog.com is reporting that looks like Corey threw a kick and it was checked by Dale Hart, and it looks like Corey broke his legs, so I hope he's alright. It's not a way you want to see a fight end, or if you want to win a fight like that, but Dale Hart picked him to win by TKO, so let's see, Steve Bruno defeats Johnny Reese, the fight going on, submission second round. Fioravante wins, decision, picked that one. I don't know how that one went, I'd have to look at it. Matt Wyman, Jim Miller, real exciting fight. I know Miller took this fight on real short notice. He gassed bad at the end of the first and kind of throughout the rest of the fight. He did dominate Wyman, though, and if Miller took this fight on that short of notice and dominated Wyman like that, you know, I like Wyman as a fighter. I said his defense was good, and he was able to keep Miller from submitting him, although he blatantly disregarded Mario Yamasaki's instructions when he was caught in that deep guillotine to let go of his shorts, and I don't understand why Yamasaki didn't take a point away. And I thought that was the end of the fight right there. I've been caught in guillotines like that, and as soon as he got out of it, I was like, Miller's going to be in trouble, because I know he's gassed, but at the same time, you know, Wyman was in that choke for a long time, so both ended up being gassed. Picked Miller by decision. I didn't think it would be that kind of decision, but it's the way it goes sometimes. Nate Loughran, Tim Credour. I knew Tim his experience was gonna be too much for Loughran. Loughran, however you pronounce it. There's a lot of different ways people have been pronouncing it. So, you know, Credour, his striking is wide open. We'll leave it at that. Strikes, you know, from just huge looping punches, keeps his chin up, you know, against any striker with any training at all at 185, he's going to be in some trouble. Although his jiu-jitsu is, you know, pretty good. You know, I saw 90% of people saying that Loughran's jiu-jitsu is going to be too good. Purdue is a black belt in jiu-jitsu and judo. You guys are picking Loughran? I don't understand people with their predictions. Anyways, next one. Razak Al Hassan versus Steve Cantwell. You know, I picked Cantwell by TKO. Just ends up being a TKO due to semantics, because, you know, Razak Al Hassan, he's got, you know, unorthodox with Taekwondo, and, you know, I've said it before. I don't know on here if I've said it, but I'll say it again for all of you. Muay Thai is the best striking that you can use in MMA. Taekwondo you can use effectively to outpoint your opponent, but is not good in the long run if you want to win by TKO or KO. And with 4-ounce gloves, outpointing people at this level, especially in the UFC, is few and far between. That's why Machida, what he does is amazing. The way he does it, whatever. But he also trains Muay Thai. So anyways, Cantwell gets it to the ground, and Hassan is basically, you know, people say he's a submission fighter. He's won a lot of fights by, you know, submission. But Cantwell passes his guard with ease, ends up getting him in an armbar. We'll just go to the finish. We'll just jump to the finish. Gets him in an armbar. Tap. Just tap, and you'll be able to fight, you know, if the UFC sees fit. Or anywhere else, you can fight in 3 months. Or whenever, you know. Now, you get caught in a position where you refuse to tap. Look at what the damage that you're doing to your arm. Like, I can see if you get caught in a heel hook, maybe you don't tap. That's more pain than anything. Rear naked choke, you get choked out, whatever. You wake up later, you know. You get caught in a knee bar, you get caught in an arm bar, anything that has to do with a joint or anything that can cause serious damage, just freaking tap. You're an idiot for not tapping. That is ridiculous. You just, and that was sick. People on Sherdog saying that Cantwell, you know, bragging about it. He didn't tap. He kept going, you know, whatever. So, I'm not giving Cantwell crap for that. Goulet and Mike Swick. I was giving Goulet the benefit of the doubt that Swick wasn't going to come in and just lay one shot on him and go down. Goulet needs to rethink his choice of profession, because his chin is not good. You know, he needs to either fight lesser competition more often, but he cannot step up to the UFC level and win fights. Josh Koscheck. All I'll say about this one is there's been a lot of heat between Koscheck and the UFC. Koscheck not signing the video game agreement. After this fight, and one, with Koscheck's performance, UFC is going to want him back. Two, with the amount of promotion Koscheck got, he's going to want to sign. So they're going to reach an agreement somewhere here. Somewhere. But they're going to reach an agreement. Koscheck is definitely going to sign with the UFC again. He's got nowhere else to fight, really, with this much exposure. Solid night of fights. Real solid night of fights. And I'll be on here to do another video real soon. And you guys, I'll do. Stay metal.